In this Photoshop tutorial, we will learn how to design this eye-catching party flyer. So, if you are interested in learning how to do this, let's do it. If you are new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing and like this video to help me create more videos for you. To begin with our design, we need to first set up our document as usual. Go to File and click on New. Ignore everything here and move to the preset details. Here, you can rename your project however you want it. I will rename mine as Party Flyer. I am going to create a custom dimension for the document by setting the height to 5 inches and the width to 5 inches. Leave the resolution at 300. Click on Create when you are done. We will start by creating the background and later incorporate other resources in the design. Now, go to Windows and click on Layers. This will open the layer panel to your right. Head to the bottom of the layer panel and click on Create New Fill or Adjustment Layer. Choose Solid Color. This will create a new layer with a mask. Use the color picker to select color. Click on OK when you are done. Now, press B on your keyboard for Brush Tool, or select from the toolbar. If the size of the brush is small, go to the Brush Preset Picker to adjust it. You can also make the brush smooth to have a smooth edge when brushing. Reduce the opacity of the brush. Before you start brushing, ensure the layer mask of the solid color is selected. Click to fade the middle of the solid color. Once that is done, I'll go to the Resource folder. Click and drag this image into my Photoshop document. Increase the size. You can move it around and position it well. We're going to fade the bottom of this image layer, so I'll apply a layer mask to it. The layer mask will ensure that any effect applied to this layer will not affect the real image layer directly, but it will affect the layer mask only. Press B for Brush Tool and repeat the same procedure we used previously. Now go to the Resource folder once again and drag this image into Photoshop. Resize it and move it around this corner. Go to the Layer panel and select this image layer. Reduce the opacity. It's time to bring in another image. Back to the Resource folder. Click and drag this model's image into the Photoshop. You can see that the image comes with a background that we do not want, and we need to remove it. So, right-click the image layer and click on Rasterize. Go to Windows, select Properties. This will open the Properties panel for you. Click on Quick Actions and click Select Subject. It will make selection around the image from the surrounding background. Now, click on Remove Background to get rid of the background. Once that is done, we can go ahead and fade the lower part of the image. We are going back to the Resource folder again. I will drag this image into my project. Move the cursor to the corner of the image until you see the arrow change like this. You can now rotate it. Press Enter when done. Go to the Layer panel, select this layer, and click on the blending option. I'll select this one, or you can choose the one that works well for you. Add a layer mask, and repeat the previous steps to clean the edge of the layer. Reduce the opacity. Now it is time to add some text. Select the Type tool from the toolbar, start typing your text. Click on the checkmark icon. Now, go to Windows. Click on Character. This will open the Character panel for you. You can now change the font size, and color here. This process can be applied to all text that we will work with in this project.
I don't want to risk it all again, but I don't want to be on my own. It always goes much better in my head. but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me?
Another thing I will do is to bring logos of those sponsoring the event here. And this is how I achieved this beautiful party poster flyer design. See you in the next one.